one of my friends and customers wanted my advice concerning something he was dealing with personally with someone that he was close to. And he told me that they never wanted to really talk and face him and have a conversation um, directly and have dialogue. Instead, they only responded to him, or mainly responded to him, via text messages. And it would be back and forth text messages as opposed to the person calling him on the phone a lot of times, or even just having a one-on-one in person. And he said that was so frustrating to him. Let me ask you this question. What is the purpose of a text message? It's a message, right? How long is a message? How long is a message supposed to be? I originally understood it to be, well, it's something brief because you're on the go and you need to let someone know something, or you need to let someone know that you're on your way somewhere. So you have to drop quick line to them because you don't have the time to hold a conversation. Note, I said conversation. Text messages were meant to be brief at the outset. That's the original purpose of a text message. Now, there's a distinct difference in a message and a full-length conversation. So when you send a message, a person may respond back briefly, maybe another one back, and then a final message back. Cut it off, conclude, and then you go about your business. Handle whatever your business is or your transactions that you're discussing, excuse the word discuss, but that you're trying to convey. I'll meet you at such and such a place at this time. Okay. You respond back. Okay, well, I'll see you then. Thank you. End the conversation. That's a simple message. But to hold a whole 30-minute to 1 hour conversation between you and another individual is not a text message. It is a conversation. There is nothing like sitting in front of someone and having a conversation where you can feel their energy, see their intent, and it just can't be replaced by a text message. Text messages can be misinterpreted because there's no emotion in letters, in writing, in texting. You can think someone means something that they didn't mean at all in a text message. But if you're sitting right in front of someone, eye contact, body language, you pretty much know what's going on. You can read one another. You can feel one another's energy. See what frequency you're on even. But text messages are just that, messages, and the messages are never and have never been intended to be long conversations. And if you have a friend or a loved one, companion, that wants to have a conversation in a text, and that's all they want to do is have a conversation through text, and they have a problem having a conversation with you, the person, you need to reevaluate who you associate yourself with or who you're talking to. Because that's not a message when you're having a conversation. So, are you ashamed to sit in front of the person and hold some dialogue? Think about it. If you want to contact me and have a conversation with me, you can send that in a text message. Can we meet up at a certain place? Oh, that's wonderful. Yes. Or no, I can't do it at this particular time, but maybe on this date. At least we're sending a message letting know what our intentions are for that day to come to fruition at some point. And once it does, and we meet up, guess what we'll be having? A conversation, not a text. Think about it. So, do you have conversations, full blown conversations, for an hour or two by way of text? Just something to think about. Now, I do know that there are certain situations that you don't have any control over. You might be in another state or another country, and you can't talk to a person on the phone. You can't physically see that person. That's an exception to the rule. But making text messages, conversations as a regular thing, that's a problem. What do you think?